Welcome, ninth standard student. Today we learn chapter number 2, work and energy. Okay. Last time we'll see chapter first, laws of motion. Today we start second chapter, work and energy. Every sentence in the chapter you should write in your notebook and send me a picture or pic when I asking you. That time you send me the picture of homework. Okay, let us start now. Work and energy. Introduction of the chapter. The main points of this chapter are work, energy, mechanical energy, law of conservation of energy and free fall. Once again, the main points of this chapter are work, energy, mechanical energy, law of conservation of energy and free fall. This is the main point. These are the main point of this chapter. Okay. Then next, introduction. This is the introduction. Okay. Laws of conservation of energy and free fall. These are the most important point in this chapter. Explanation. Look at the picture. First picture, second, third and fourth. Okay. 4 pictures are given in the video. Okay. We can see once again 4 picture. What are you doing in the picture? Okay. Let us see. First picture, play a game. A boy play a game. Then this lady is watching a TV. Then this girls study hard like you. Okay. And this person is work, physical work. Generally, any mental or physical activity is referred to as work. Mental or physical activity is a work. When you are doing mental or physical activity, that is called as work. When we walk or run, the energy in our body is used to do the necessary work. Okay, when you walk and run, that time also use your energy. Okay, because do the necessary work. Look here, this person is walking, this child is running. Suppose a girl is studying, we say that a girl who is studying is working or performing work. Okay, this student, this girl is a study, doing a study. Okay, that time she also used the energy, performing the work. But that is mental work. But this is a mental work. मानसिक काम. Okay. मेंटल म्हणजे येडा नाही तर तुम्ही आणखी मेंटल इज who person thrown a stone. Okay, that person is not mental. Mental means who work the mental, use brain and work hard like study. Okay, that is a mental work. In physics, work has a special meaning. In physics, work has a special meaning. Work is said to be done when a force applied on an object causes displacement of the object. Look here, this person pull up the cart and this person sit on into the cart. Okay, the force and displacement are the same side here. Okay, displacement and force applied from this person and displacement of the cart this side. Look here, The work done by force acting on an object is the product of the magnitude of the force. The work done by force acting on an object is the product of the magnitude of the force. And the displacement of the object in the direction of the force. I say, okay, this force from this side and the displacement this side, okay, and the displacement of the object in the direction of the force. Displacement of the object in the direction of the force, okay, this is the positive work. The definition of positive work we'll see. Work is equal to force into displacement, okay. Work is equal to force into displacement. The force activate from this person, and this displacement is also that time, that direction. That's why the work is equal to force into displacement. In the figure B, when a child pulls a toy with the help of the string, the direction of the force is different from that of displacement. Direction of the force is different from that of displacement, okay, because the string, pull up the string, when the child pull up the string, then the direction of the force is different from the displacement. When a child pulls a toy cart, force is applied along the direction of the string while the cart is pulled. Okay? When a child pulls a toy cart, where the force is applied along the direction of the string while the cart is pulled. When you do some work, that time you apply the force of that object, okay, and the object is displaced from here to there. That is the work done. Three types of work: positive, negative, or zero. When a child pulls a toy cart, okay, the displacement of the cart opposite of the direction of the force along the horizontal surface. Along the horizontal surface means, horizontal means vertical and horizontal, you know that. In this case, in order to calculate the amount of work done, when we to convert the applied force into the force, applied force into the force, applied force convert into the force, okay, the applied force convert into the force. That's why the cart moving this side, acting along the direction of the displacement, acting along the direction of the displacement. Let F be the applied force and F1 be its component in direction of displacement. S be the displacement, okay. The amount of work done is given by W is equal to F1 into S. This is the equation. W is equal to F1 into S, okay. F1 into S, this is the equation. This equation is most important because the value of W substituted from next page of the formula. Listen and observe the formula. The force F is applied in the direction of the string, that is at an angle with the horizontal. Let theta be the angle, okay, theta be the angle. The next picture is the right angle triangle. We can determine the component F1 of this force, F1 by means of trigonometry. Trigonometry ratio, we know that sin theta, cos theta and cot theta, okay, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, sec and cosec theta. This is the trigonometry ratio. This is the right angle triangle, this is the theta, okay, this is the cos theta. The cos theta formula is base into upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse is the trigonometry ratio of the cos theta, okay. Here is the cos theta, then base is this and the hypotenuse this. Okay. You can write the theta, where the place of the theta, that time cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. What is the base? F1 and hypotenuse is F. That's why cos theta is equal to F1 upon F. Look at here. F1 upon F. The F is denominator here. Coming this side multiplication. Then what is conclusion here? Cos theta into F is equal to F1, or F1 is equal to cos theta into F. Look at here. F1 is equal to F into cos theta. Because the F is denominator dividation, coming this side multiple, okay, then remaining F1 is equal to cos theta into F, or F into cos theta. Both are same. The work done, W is equal to F into cos theta into S. F into cos theta into S. Unit of work. Work is equal to force into displacement. In a SI system, the unit of force is Newton and the unit of displacement is meter. Thus, the unit of force is Newton meter. This is called joule. Okay. The unit of force Newton meter. This is called joule. 1 joule is equal to, what is the definition of 1 joule? Ask in the examination when we write this definition. Okay. That time you write the definition of the 1 joule. If a force 1 Newton displaces an object through 1 meter in the direction of the force, the amount of work done on the object is 1 joule. This is the definition of 1 joule. Okay. Write down all sentence you see when you see the video. Okay. That time complete your homework. One joule. Therefore, the 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. 1 Newton into 1 meter. 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. Newton, this is the symbol of Newton, and meter, this is the symbol of M, is the symbol of meter. In CG system, the unit of force is dyne and that of displacement is centimeter. Okay. Thus, the unit of work done is dyne centimeter. This is called an erg. This is also important definition. Okay. Joule and erg. Thus, the unit of work done in dyne centimeter. This is called an erg. One erg is equal to definition of the erg. Okay. Definition of the erg. If a force of 1 erg, this is the erg definition and this is the 1 erg definition. Both are the different. Both are the difference. If a force of 1 dyne displaces an object through 1 centimeter in the direction of the force, the amount of work done is 1 erg. Okay. You see the 1 joule. Okay. Here is the meter. Okay. And where is the Newton? Only 2 words are different and third word is erg and joule. Okay. Here is the Newton. Here is the meter. Okay. Then joule and erg. When you by heart the joule definition, then you can also automatically by heart erg definition. Only 2 places are replaces here. Okay. 1 dyne is 1 meter, 1 Newton, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Okay. The direction of the force, the amount work done is 1 erg. 1 erg is equal to, here, look at here, 1 erg is equal to 1 dyne into 1 centimeter. 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. Then 1 erg is equal to 1 dyne into 1 centimeter. Okay. And also write down here 1 erg is equal to 1. Yes, here what is the formula of 1d into 1c. Relation between Joule and Earth. This is the most important question asked in exam about 3 marks. Relation between Joule and Earth. This is the explanation of relation between Joule and Earth. We know that 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to 5 dyne and 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 2 centimeter. Work is equal to force into displacement. We know the formula of work. 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. 1 joule is a work. Okay. 1 Newton into 1 meter. Like this, the force and the displacement. Newton, force, displacement is meter. Because the displacement centimeter, meter, millicentimeter. Here is the unit of displacement is meter. 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to 5. Yes, dyne. Okay. 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to 5 dyne. Then substitute 1 Newton. From 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to 5 dyne into 1 meter is equal to, yes, here 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 2 centimeter. That's why 1 joule is equal to, the base are same here, 10 is the base and 10 is the base. That's why 10 raised to 7, because the rule of the index is when the base are same and the multiplication in between them, then you can addition of indices or degree. 10 raised to 7 dyne centimeter. That's why the 1 joule is equal to 10 raised to 7 erg, because this is the unit of erg. Okay, and this is the explanation relation between joule and erg. 5 steps are given here and 3 marks or 2 marks in examination. This is the question asked every year. Positive, negative and zero work. 3 works, 3 types of works: positive, negative and zero work. When the force and displacement are in the same direction, in bracket theta is equal to 0 degree, the work done by the force is positive. Okay, look at here, force and displacement are in the same direction, both are the same direction. Then second, this is the positive work. When the force and the displacement are in the opposite direction, look at here, here is the opposite and here is the same. Only one word you can change and change the definition of the positive work and negative work. Okay, when the force and the displacement are in opposite direction, theta is equal to 180 degree, the work done by the force is negative. Third one, zero work. Okay, first positive, negative and zero. When the applied force does not cause any displacement, or when the force and the displacement are perpendicular to each other, theta is equal to 90 degree, the work done by the force is zero. Work is zero. This is the third definition of work. First one is positive work. Second one is negative work, and third one is zero work. Once again, the zero work, when the applied force does not cause any displacement, or when the force and displacement are perpendicular to each other. You look at the 3 definition here. Force and displacement are same direction. Then second one, force and displacement are in opposite direction. Then third one, the force and displacement are perpendicular. These are the 3 sentences you by heart clearly. Then you can write the positive work, negative work and zero work. Write down all the sentence in this videos. You look in this video, pushing a steel car. positive work. Okay, because the force and direction are same. Catching the ball which your friend has thrown towards you. When your friends thrown a ball to you, then you catch the ball, that is the negative work, because the force and displacement are opposite direction. This is the negative work. Okay, tying a stone to one end of the string and swinging it around and round by other end of string. Okay, here it look here, tying a stone to one end of a string and swinging around and round by the other end of string, that is the zero work, because the displacement of the stone is not done here, that's why this is the negative work. Okay, walk up and down staircase or climbing a tree. This is the positive work. Stopping a moving car by applying brakes. Negative work. Because when you stopping the moving car, that time the displacement of the car is and force applied the force of that car brake, both are the opposite direction, that's why this is the negative work. Okay, we can stop here, and after this video I will send second video of this chapter of next period. Till then, bye, take care.